has you confused, and you can't understand what's going on. What the heck? Grab a deck for insight from Banshee and Oberon. It's WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, let's go! When the news has you
community. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TFT Tarot for today. Divine Dabblings with Banshee
and Oberon. Grab a deck.
What the heck? Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Mary, you're very welcome for your birthday reading.
A lot of things have changed with what we're planning to do with what the WTF. Actually, no, not a lot of things have changed with the format, but with what we were what WTF about.
It seems like every day gets more WTF than the one before.
So we will be focusing a little bit on some U.S. issues, some rather important ones that have come up. And so stay tuned for that, because some of them will, at least one of them for sure, is definitely going to have some world implications. So possibly. So, okay. So that being said, I've already formed me.
You don't have to continue without me.
Okay. Take my only cough drop. No?
It's not that kind of cough.
Okay.
I'm choking on what I drink.
Sorry.
No, I'm not.
All right. Why don't you get up if you want?
Keep the show going.
I will. Why don't you get up if you want? Because I can't talk over your coughing. Oh. Anyway, so with WTF, we're going to be doing this one show pretty soon because it's very timely. Actually, they both are, but one a little more than the other. So expect that to be coming out in the next day or two. And that's it. We're going to get started. We're just going to get started. Good to see everybody here. And let me grab the Good Tarot for our card for the collective. The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I'm still wearing my hat from my Material Matters show. I just filmed it a little while ago. We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually choking to death.
He's still not. He claims he's choking to death. But we really are fine other than that. Also, those who are following my Great Lions predictions on social media, I'll be doing my reading tonight. I'm not sure if I'll publish it tonight or in the morning, but I'm going to be pulling the cards tonight. I was very on target with the last game. It was really an awesome game. All right, the Three of Air. Uh-oh,
Three of Swords.
that's not so happy. What happened? Well, let's see what Colette has to say about this. That's the Three of Swords. Silver linings, natural departures, rejection is God's protection. That is a good way of looking at it. A third party helps me to see the truth of the situation. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is a spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take its place. It is my highest good to see the truth, regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. And what a really great way to look at this card and process it. You know, a loss can be very hard, whether it's a loss of a loved one through death, a loss of a loved one through, separation or divorce, ghosting, etc. It can be painful. But then again, it's maybe not so much in the death case, but in the case of, rejections, these have blessings in disguise, right? They're blessings in disguise because you were probably not meant to be with that person. Maybe they were dangerous for you. Maybe they would be cheating on you later. So, or maybe the fact that they cheated on you tells you that they were not good for you. And they may be lessons to take away from this. And that's what we need to focus on, Feel the feels, but don't get tangled up in them because sometimes it really, really, really can be a blessing in disguise.
And what I have to say is, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Nice, Mr. O. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So, did anybody else pop in on us? No.
Nope.
I know we're at a later hour, so it might be a very short show, and we'll just see how things go.
And that would be okay because we have plenty to do.
Yeah, I've already formulated questions for our first WTF question, thing we're going to explore on that show. And I'm working on the second one. All right, Lena is up. So let me get these out of the way. And Mr. O, let me hand you the light series for Lena.
All right. Hey,
Oh,
Lena. I know you're literally on the opposite side of the planet. If it's 4 here, it might be 4 in the afternoon. It might be 4 in the morning over there. I don't know.
I didn't think they were that far behind, but maybe. I don't know. All right, let me move that. Okay. I was trying to think if I had any other announcements, but I don't. Gonna be a pretty normal week otherwise, except for WTF. Oh, nice. It's the Eight of Wands.
It
You
is.
want to go ahead?
So, Lena, the Eight of Wands suggests that things are moving to a point where you understand exactly where you need to project your energies or your attention. This could also just be a mental thing, too. Maybe you just really need to think directly on a particular topic, but you're finding that as a target, as a point of where you feel your energy, yourself, your ambitions can intersect with what the goal is for you, really. And it seems like there's a lot of energy and or movement or speed in this kind of thing. Like this is saying whatever you're looking for, whatever you're finding out, whatever your target is, you're going to be moving pretty quickly towards it. It's sort of like just saying all all full speed ahead.
You know what's funny?
But
I'm not touching the table at all, and every so often I see the movement, and I think it's the fan. But
well, no, I'm
oh,
see.
you're kind of close. Oh, it's that camera.
Mhm.
I thought, but it's the card that I'm seeing moving, so it's this camera. But either way,
Watch
they're
the
on the same
screen.
table. I gotcha. I gotcha.
I'll try not to do that.
Well, at least I'm not to blame because sometimes I get blamed for that. So. Anyway, Lena, what a card. This is a card, a very focused week for you. You know, this is going to make you feel really good that you can focus your energy on exactly what you want to and what you feel you need to. So and you're going to have the energy and motivation or drive to really move things forward. And it's kind of interesting to me because I'm just going to give you a slight spoiler alert about tomorrow's card. Maybe if you see our card for the collective here when Mr. O posts it on YouTube, for tomorrow, or if you see it somewhere else on social media, use that energy of that card to also motivate you and inspire you to focus your energy on what needs to get done and just be all in on it. And it's going to make you feel really happy with the progress that you make.
And another thing about the Eight of Wands is, of course, that this card really covers things that are about networking,
That's
um,
true.
advancing your goals and projects. It could be about communication to some degree, but it's really about how you are trying to work on goals. It could be even enterprise related. So it's good for all that.
So that's what we have for you. It's a great card. Nice energy. It's like you're going to be a little energizer bunny this week.
And we're on Jackie.
And we are on Jackie. Yes, we are. Hi, Jackie. All right.
Yay!
Well, I hope it's a yay. I hope it's a real yay card.
I think she trusts us.
Somehow we'll make it so.
So today I put up Halloween dolls in a doll display at the library where I work at. I was co-sharing the display exhibit with one of my coworkers who does more action figures kind of stuff.
Did you take pictures?
No.
Oh. So how does it look to you?
Well, look who's here. Hi.
Violet Ann, hey, good to see you at happy hour. How are you doing?
Thanks, Jackie.
I will get you on the list. Okay, Jackie. Let's see what we have for you. Oh,
I know. I was thinking about you a few days back, wondering if you were going to show up again.
it's the seven
We're
of.
bad at showing up elsewhere.
We've been so scattered lately. It's even hard for me to keep up with social media sometimes. It's
Seven
the
of
seven of
Wands.
wands for Jackie. Look at that little bubble there. Nobody can penetrate that.
You're in your
Around
bubble.
that person. You're in your protective bubble this week. That means anybody who tries to challenge you, question you, argue with you, try to push you off that pedestal of yours, not going to happen. You're in your happy place right now, and you know how to defend that. And so, not that it will take much effort, really, because it just seems like others are struggling to get to where you are or are jealous of maybe where you are. Whatever the case may be, you can rise above a lot of the things, challenges or obstacles or things that present themselves this week that try to block you from your progress. You can rise above all that because you seem to have protection.
There's another thing that's hidden me about this card that's a little different. A lot of times when I look at this particular deck, the images can give me other ideas. And so I look at the Seven of Wands and I sort of feel like there's a sense of not really being very bothered or perturbed by what other challenges are happening. It feels like you're really thinking about something else, and it's not necessarily protecting yourself or holding your place there. It really is more about ambition that goes beyond that. So to me, I get the sense that this has found you to be in a position where you feel you have a Zen moment. Although you are enacting something that sort of secures your battlements or whatever they call those, you're also really thinking about where else you really need to be, not in the thick of that protective mode, but maybe something that's more idealizing or visualizing a better or the more real goal.
Well,
Hi,
I see
Shirley.
Shirley stopped in. I don't know if she thought maybe it wasn't happy hour on left, but Shirley, you're welcome to get a single card if you are still here.
I think she is. No, this is happy hour, Shirley. So we're just going to pull a card for happy hour.
Yeah, we're a little late today, but you're welcome to stay for the single card. We're a little late with happy hour today because Mr. O
I
worked the
work.
morning shift. So that's what we have for you, Jackie. It's a great card. Good luck with that. All right. And we are on Namira.
Is that me? Right?
Yes. Yep, you are added.
You got it.
You got it. All right.
There's something like dreamlike about that card too, Jackie. Like I sort of feel like maybe it relates to the idea, and I know that you're quite the dreamer, of something coming to you in a dream, maybe that is helping you with this problem of staying above or keeping you in that position.
Well, it could indicate. I mean, it is interesting that bubble. It almost seems like a surreal,
Yeah,
you know, world. Like I said, you can just keep looking at that deck and finding new ways to explore it.
totally.
What you got for Namira?
All right.
Nice.
It's strength. And strength is here to tell you that whenever you feel in the mirror that, there are some situations in your life, um, that are just challenging and you don't know exactly how to apply certain parts of yourself to them, keep in mind it's best to apply more compassion or understanding to your goals or your situations. That this may be a time where it feels like it's easy to see that strong words or strong gestures towards a situation or a person may accomplish what you want, but in the long run, they may also set up other things that won't bear that same fruit. So it's better to try to apply compassion to problems you may have. And in general, this is really just telling you um, you have that strength. You have the ability to really resolve things without necessarily going to more physical means. So good luck with that.
Well, Namira, what I see here is what's really going to make you happy this week is the fact that everything is, there's no pressure on you this week.
Mm.
Everything is going to be kind of smooth, and you really don't have to push to get what you want from someone. You just got, compassion and kindness is going to rule the week for you. Whether you yourself are being more kind and compassionate to others, maybe giving a coworker a hand or family a hand with something, or if if you're going to be the recipient of that, others lending you a hand or just easing up on you. No pressure to get things done this week. You can work at your own pace. You can do things the way you want to, and without having to really. But if you need other people to help you, I really don't think it's going to be a problem. It's just going to be a nice, happy, compatible week. And I love the fact that her heart is out here because it's all about that. It's all about not pushing, pressuring, bullying, etc., or being aggressive with your acts. It's working from the heart. Shark chakra. So everything is just going to be aligned with positive energy and kindness and caring. So good luck with that.
You're welcome.
All right, and we are on Cherry B. Hi, Cherry B. So I think in October, I'm committing us to doing a karaoke. Now I have some ideas for that.
And I have no voice for that.
Not today. Oh, no singing today. I'm so sorry.
Give me a song to sing.
You know what I heard today? And it's a perfect song for a card that I wouldn't have normally done, but I think I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to tell you what the card is, but it's Steve Miller's "Fly Like an Eagle." Like to fly like an eagle.
Is it at least a major arcana?
Um, no,
I
surprisingly.
had a feeling it wasn't.
No,
That's why I asked. So is it an ace?
I'm not telling. Oh,
Even if I guess it? Of
you won't.
course.
Because it took me by surprise that I thought this. So, all right. Okay. Okay. Well, you've got the 10 of Wands, Cherry B. But that's okay because it is a 10 card, and the beauty of the 10 cards is that whatever we are going through, we're nearing the end of. Okay, so if things have been a little bit stressful, if you feel like you can't keep up with stuff, or you're overburdened either with work or with things going on inside of you, a lot of that will work its way out in time. And don't be afraid to ask others for some assistance. As you can see on this card here, she's got help carrying that load of whatever she is carrying. And so you too could ask for help if you need a hand at work or you need a hand around the house, get other people to help you. Whatever the case may be, your load, you're already traversed the hardest part of this. And now you're getting on more solid ground. So really, things are starting to shift and change. And I think this week you're going to start to feel that.
Namira, that song is probably about 50 years old, I think. Came out in the mid 70s, so about
Yeah.
50 years old.
And some of it's still relevant today. And I think it's going to work perfect for the card I
I
have.
want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle,
Let my spirit carry me. Want to fly like an eagle. Anyway,
All right.
I'll try to sing it. I'm going to practice.
I know.
All right.
So, Cherry Blossom, I'm wondering if maybe sometime during this next week or so, you are feeling like, some obligations or things you really had to do, but maybe you didn't really have your full heart behind it. Those things are going to ease for you. Or if there's some other sort of burden or struggle that's sort of weighing you down, something's going to change that and maybe alleviate it from you somehow. You might find that maybe there's somebody who can help you with some of your burdens, or if it's an obligation, maybe there's somebody else who is more suited for that or to help you. But it feels like to me, it feels like maybe it's more specific, like it's something you may know about or you feel is coming, but it could be in general too. It could just say that, like Banshee said, the tens show you're completing something, you're nearing completion. This is about really completing things that have kind of dragged you down a little bit, but now you will find your energy, your spirit will fly like an eagle.
Oh, now he's going to use it for every card until
Well,
I admit he's got the right one or not. Anyway, I'm not telling yet. Anyway, all right, so that's what we have for you, Cherry B. Good luck with that.
good luck.
So Violet Ann is up. Let's see, let me get that.
Emily, hello.
Emily, hello. Well, glad to add you to the list, but we are not taking questions today. Just to remind you, this is happy hour. We're going to give you a single positive message, card message for your week ahead. All right, but we're happy to add you.
All right, so Violet Ann is up. You're welcome, Cherry B. You're very, very welcome. So yeah, Violet Ann, we've been pretty busy too.
Yeah, always doing something, but there's just a lot of things around the house that I have fallen behind on, so I'm kind of getting scattered. I'm in social media, I'm out for a while. I've got a reunion coming up, and I've got high school friends of mine
Oh, I got good news for you
contacting
about
me.
that.
Oh no,
That Saturday,
yeah.
I only work till 2.
Oh, so okay, so happy hour will be on the normal time.
It won't be on that day,
It won't be on that day. We'll have to cancel it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
October
But
11th.
that's awesome. Okay, that helps. Because that October 11th, we'll have to cancel happy hour because he's got to work the morning.
And
And it's
it's
my 50th high school reunion later.
talk about hearing old
Yes.
songs, Namira.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
have to tell the DJ at the event to play that one.
Ah. Well, anyway, I'm sure they're going to be playing songs from the 70s because
That's
that's
when you
when I graduated. So I'm sure that's on the agenda.
All right, Violet Ann. Ooh, are you ready for something new? Because I think it's coming whether you are or not. You have the two
Yeah,
wands.
look at that.
And the two wands may say that, you feel like relatively comfortable, relatively completed. And so, therefore, there's like a little bit of a wanderlust or a little bug or a little thing saying, well, maybe it's time to do this now, or maybe it's time to go here, or maybe it's time to talk to Uncle Billy or something like that. It just sort of feels like you've cleared the decks for action, so to speak. You've sort of
Oh,
removed
please.
certain obstacles, or you've kind of allayed certain things, and you now feel you can project yourself into something new, a new project.
Why did you use that?
I know, old library lingo.
Well, it was from a rather toxic boss, but anyway, from way back, way, way back, probably the 70s. All right. Well, Violet Ann, you're yearning for something new now. I mean, maybe you've come a long way with something you've been working on or trying to develop, but you've got a kind of wanderlust going on here. But also, it's possible here that what would make you happy and maybe even more successful is if now you start stepping outside of your comfort zone a little bit more, doing some things that maybe prove a little bit of a challenge to you. And this could be in your personal life, going to some events or places, trying some food or, some cultural cuisine you've never tried before, or maybe going to events from other cultures just for that experience. It's as if, the world wants to open doors for you right now. And I think here, the more you expand your consciousness out and you take a chance on learning new things or exploring new things, it'll just really start stimulating you to in the other things you're trying to do. It will stimulate you to maybe incorporate new thinking and new ideas into what you're doing right now. It opens our imagination and our creativity. So that's why, we have to do this from time to time and do something that steps us outside of that comfort zone. And I think
Well,
you're going to do, maybe you're going to do something next week. I don't know if you're planning any kind of travel or trip, or, this is just a call to, hey, why not shake up your routine with something out of the ordinary?
nice.
Good luck with that.
Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Kara.
Hi, Kara. I can get you on.
I already did.
Oh, I don't see it.
I don't know why.
I have Emily.
I just did it. I see it on mine.
Well, we're
It's
not
also number 8.
I have number 7 still.
Hmm.
I know, isn't that odd? Is right. You're wanting to travel. Well, even just a day trip, get out. I don't know what the weather is like in your neck of the woods, but we're having like a continuation of summer here right now. So, maybe just get out and, get out in nature a little bit. Go somewhere meaningful or just where you can relax and soak some things in. Maybe get some messages from, the earth and nature itself. That might be something too to consider. Good luck with that. All right, so Shirley.
Kara 88.
Wow, well, came in late. That's so weird. Yeah, well, I guess even our notes are out of sync when we're out of sync on YouTube. I don't know.
You're welcome, Violet Ann.
That is funny.
Good luck. Hi,
Oh,
Kyle.
hi, Kyle. I'll get you on the list. Don't touch it, Mr. O.
Whoa, where is fall? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of warm up here too a little bit.
It's
in the
it's
80s,
80
I
or
think.
80 plus here. My
Yeah,
computer
it's been
says
80s.
right now that it is 82 degrees outside.
When I was driving home, it said it was something like that.
Right.
Ooh, San Francisco. Yeah. Well, I'm not so sure that right now is the best time to visit our shores, but keep it in mind.
And you're welcome, Violet Ann.
Right, we're on Shirley.
Oh, San Francisco. I got to go there. Did I go there twice? I know I went there once. I went there twice. I did go there twice because I went on my own to a conference once and I went with the group the other time and I got to see the ocean. That was my first time of seeing some ocean. So,
Oh, 14 degrees. That is really cold.
was that Celsius?
Yeah, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
I think it's Celsius. We're the only people that use Fahrenheit, apparently.
Oh, no kidding. Wow, good for you, Kyle.
Ah,
Nice.
I got to see all the sea lions. Even back then when I went, there were a lot of sea lions.
Celsius. Yeah.
San Francisco. All right. Am I pulling this? I am
Yeah,
pulling
sure.
this. Yes. Okay. And it's for
Shirley. Shirley.
Shirley. Did I not post the list? I guess I didn't, or maybe it's further up.
The list is
Shirley,
posted.
there it is. Well, Shirley, all this confusion. I'm confused. All right, it's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is upright. Is that an eagle on that card? Not that that's the card.
It was one I thought about.
But anyway, the Knight of Swords, look at him. He's on the go. I mean, he's either running for that motorcycle to go even faster. He's following his brainstorm, for want of a better word. It's like maybe you've had an epiphany, a brainstorm, a good idea pop in your head this week, and you're going to just take off running after it, whatever it is, and you're going to feel really good about this. You're going to be moving fast. And the good news is you're not moving purposelessly. You have a plan. You will have a plan in place and you know exactly what you need to do, what you're going to do, and everything is going to fall into place.
I think that it's pretty clear that this next week you're going to be running your little head off. There's so much speed going on around you, and The
Could be.
basic feeling will be, can I do this any faster? How can I get here sooner? How can I get that done quicker? Things like that. There's just so much speed and motion in this card. And the King of Wands is saying, keep
Knight.
focused. Knight of Wands, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Keep focused. Keep on that path that you're going, because you are going to get there. You just may have to really go a lot quicker and smarter. Work smarter, quicker than what you thought. And of course, that goes in line with the idea of the swords, because swords are about the mental expansion kind of thing there. So you're, it may be a challenge, but it also may just be something you really want to rise to do. Like maybe it's something that's a challenge that you have to do quickly, but maybe it's something you just know you really need to move swiftly on this matter. Maybe it's a quick opportunity. Who
Yeah.
knows?
So something's coming your way and you're going to jump on it. And whether it comes from inside you, because sometimes I get that from the bird, but the bird could also be a messenger. Maybe you get a tip from somebody. Maybe you hear something that just, makes you realize I'm going to go for it, and you are. So good luck with that. All right. And we're on Emily. All right. A couple new students. Good. That's awesome, Shirley. Good to hear that.
Oh, nice.
And your
Very
shuffle.
nice.
Your shuffle for Emily.
Hi, Emily. So I had a little coughing jack at the beginning of the show, and I just can't seem to. Oh, you're in Australia. That's right.
Oh, yeah, I
Get my
mean,
throat cleared enough.
we are really warm. This is a little bit unseasonal, and it's going to be in the 80s tomorrow, and then in the mid 70s, upper to mid 70s through the week, and I'm
You're
talking
welcome.
Fahrenheit. And so we have one day next week where it becomes a little more seasonal and in the 60s, and that jumps back up to the mid 70s again. So I think we're going to do a little bit of flip-flopping now as we get more into, October. So we'll see what happens. You're welcome, Shirley. Good vibes is happy hour.
Oh,
Not good. Oh my gosh, it was a beautiful day out there today. I was out there momentarily, and just wonderful day.
Emily,
Well,
you have the devil inside. Devil inside. Devil inside. We know Emily's got the devil inside.
and that's good in this case.
No, this is the devil, and the devil is telling you to let your wild, nature driven self out. This is not the traditional idea of the devil. This is the happy hour devil. And
Yes.
this is saying, really, evil spelled backwards is live. So go for it. You really need to be free as you want to be. That things that you may feel are controlling you, this is the time now to kind of topple that. You're not the puppet, and you're not the puppeteer either. You're basically just a human being living your life to the fullest, wild and free.
You know, I love this card when we get it on happy hour because it really is just a license to live it up a little bit. Guilt free. We have so many things that go on in our lives, so many obligations, whether you're a student, whether you're working and studying, whether you're working two, three jobs to make a living, we often don't take, we often let, the good life pass us by. And the good life isn't always found in wealth. It's found in experience. And the world is what you make of it, right? So you might find your indulgence in spending more time in nature and taking time off to really fall get into the flow, with your body and everything, your spirit, with the natural world. It could also be having that piece of chocolate cake, or maybe that little bit of alcohol, or a little bit of an indulgence, gamble a little. Who am I to say? But all I do know is we always want to keep it healthy, but we should not have to feel ashamed about expressing our desire for pleasure in life.
That's right.
And wherever you find it, I hope you find some
And
this next week.
the devil does, in a lot of areas of the world, sort of have this idea about making a person feel guilty for something they did.
Yeah.
And what Banshee says is like, no, it's really the opposite. Don't feel guilty about what is real inside of you. Go for it.
Yeah. So, good luck with that.
All right, so we are on Tara.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I don't think I ever saw that one.
I just got a crazy deck of tarot cards, and it's by a group of people that did some silly oracle decks years ago that I still have, and I'm probably going to bring them out again sometime in the future. But it's the Broadway Tarot, and it's all about Broadway
Putting on
musicals.
this.
I don't know if they're all musicals, but Broadway shows, a lot of them being musical, right? And so they said, "Oh, you can sing along to." When you do the card reading, and or when you lay out a card, and I'm cracking up because I personally don't like musicals myself, but I've been to a couple of musical plays, and I've been to a couple musical movies, but I really am not that into them. But I really like the way they paired up the shows, because I know some of the shows they're talking about with the card energies, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
The Garbage Pail Kids Tarot.
Oh my gosh, yes, yes. I don't have that
She
one.
doesn't like musicals, but I could probably work it.
All right.
Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that.
Oh,
I
thank
hope
you.
that did.
And Kara is up, and I didn't update the list. Let me do that.
Oh, I thought you already did Kara's reading.
No, that was
That's right.
Emily's.
You've just been chatting
I'm
and chatting.
chatting. I'm
You're
chatting.
very welcome.
You're very welcome. Hope to see you again soon. Good luck with that.
Love everybody.
Have a great week ahead. All right, Kara.
Yay, Kara.
There you are. Let's see what we've got for you.
So, Kyle, I'm going to be showing probably soon, very soon, a new deck I just got called, it's from 23, Rebel Witches.
Oh, I thought you said it was 2021. Is that the other
No,
deck?
the other one's 21.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I got another one called Tarot of the Sweet Twilight.
All right, Kara. All right. Well, va voom.
How do you do it,
No,
Kara?
I mean, look at that. Look at how golden
Nine of
everything is
Cups.
on the
Delish.
Nine of Cups card. You could manifest something this week. Clearly, you're going to be very happy with something either coming to fruition. I think it has to be through your efforts somehow. You're going to be really satisfied with the results of something you've been working on or you're going to do this week. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to make you feel fulfilled and happy.
Right, it can go two ways. Either you're getting something you really wanted, something you've been wishing for, but this could also be saying too that you're really appreciating your quality of life or something specific about it. Maybe somebody buys you a nice gift of some sort, or somebody treats you to a good lunch or things like that. You're appreciating the bounty of life, the pleasure of life, or something that you feel, came to you because you wanted it so badly.
Whatever it is, I mean, if you look at the image on this card, it really is lifting your spirits, literally. So, this should be a real positive week for you. I needn't say any more than that. I think you're going to be really happy this week ahead. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Kara.
That was nice. Nice to see the Nine of Cups. There you
And we're
go.
on Kyle.
We're on Kyle.
And it's quarter 2, so it's probably just about time for us to close this
Well,
list.
we had a short list, but we expected it today because we had to come on later. And so on October 11th, there will be no happy hour, but next week we will have one at our normal time of 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You're welcome, Kara.
We'll leave it open because if one person comes in, we can do
Sure.
it. But
I can scowl.
he can scowl at me. You're so silly.
It's you, all right. And look at this. Oh my God. It's the Queen of Wands,
Wow.
complete with her little black cat. The Queen of Wands is a vivacious energy. It's an energy that says, look at me, I'm here. Better start this party, right? What's that song go? I'm
Let's
coming
get
up, so
this
you better
party
start the party.
started. No, let's
Right.
get, so you better get the party started.
So it's really saying, like, this is the week where something happens. I know you're probably pretty charming anyway, but something happens, and hello, you are suddenly even super, super charming. Something happens, it gives you the confidence or the courage you need to go out there and charm the pants off of somebody or something, or using your charming wiles to secure something you really want in your life or to make somebody feel good. Sometimes, when we're charming, we tell people nice things and then they like us even more.
This is absolutely a week to put on the charm, definitely. But I also can't help but wonder too if this is saying that, people are usually drawn to you. So I think that's what's going on here. Something you do or are about to do, may attract attention, a positive attention that you would want. And all you have to do is light that fire and just watch it spread. It will spread, but there has to be that start. You have to be the start of it. And I wish I could get this card for my reunion so that I could be the life of the party. So,
I'll draw that card. And since I'm your date,
oh,
I'll be
that's
the
right.
life of the.
Hmm. So, I'm just saying here, this is showing that, maybe your talents, your skills, your ability will really draw people to you or draw respect to you, which is even more, might be more important if this is a business thing that's happening. But whatever it is,
The wands are business.
you're going to feel very light. You're going to feel very enthusiastic about moving something forward this week. And you should expect positive results.
I like what Kyle is saying there because the wands are about, entrepreneurs, enterprise, networking. So
Oh,
maybe this is a week where there's going to be some bigger than normal nibbles for you,
it's
and
such a
you'll,
tough job market right now that
yeah,
yes, you literally have to display the courage and the confidence of the Queen of Wands. Whenever you go out for these interviews or you write those letters of application, etc., and highlight your skills, show them what you got. That's what this card is all about. Just show people what you got. And hopefully, that will be the start of something good for you. So,
and you know what, Kyle?
good luck.
Forgetting what I wanted to say. Never mind.
Well,
I
you
can't
could.
remember.
It may come back to you.
It may come back to me
It's how
10
our
minutes
brains
after the
work
show
when you're
somewhere.
ancient like us. All right.
Well, then, I guess we're going to do our cards for each other.
Yes. After, oh yeah. Well, I think, did you draw that for? I will draw for you first. Okay. Let me do that. I was just shuffling the Namaste blessing card. Stay tuned, everybody, for a Namaste blessing. We're drawing for ourselves right now. I'm going to draw a card for Mr. O. He wants to have a happy week too.
That sounds interesting too, Kyle. You should probably drop a line, tell me more about what it's about.
Speaking of cliffs to fall off of, there's the Fool.
Wow.
Well, what?
Is this mine or yours?
It's yours.
Oh, I see. Okay. I kind of lost my place there.
It's yours. It's the Fool. And I think, Mr. O, you're about to dive in. You're about to dive into something new. What are you getting yourself into now? You don't care.
I
You're
want to
just
fall into that energy lattice down
you're
there.
just going to trust that the universe has your back. And it likely does. When you believe in yourself, you can take risks. And you seem to be in the state of mind right now that you can try something new and it might take off, or, you're not worried about the results. The point is, go for it no matter without thinking about what could happen. I think in this case, it's a license to just take a risk without worrying about will it succeed, will it fail. The fact that you even do it is a success right there.
I'm a fool for the city. Another old song for Namira.
I want my card.
Thank you, Kyle. So that's what you're reading, a book on programming. Oh,
Oh, not our thing,
I'm really
but
glad I'm retired. Don't have to learn new
our
skills.
granddaughter might like that. She's into computer stuff. And my son, well, he finished his certifications, but who knows? He might go back for more training someday.
So what is the happy card for the Banshee?
What?
The Chariot.
Oh, how interesting.
Ride on the peace train. Do 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 do.
There's so many songs we could do for this one, really.
So
Riders of the Storm.
so Banshee, you're riding a chariot, and the chariot rides effortlessly for you, even though it's actually a lot of forces that are not necessarily able to work together, but you're finding a way to do that. You're bringing things together that are energies or resources, and you're making them pull the train. You're making them, sorry about that, you're making them pull the weight towards what your goals are. A lot of this, too, is also reinforcing the idea of your motivation, that you are generally motivated, but when you start to do something and pull those forces together, then it's like kind of like a snowball going down the hill. It just gets bigger and bigger, and it
And
becomes,
do I finish them?
well, you mostly do. You're probably better at finishing things
I'm an
than I
Aries. What
am.
can I say? Sometimes they get finished and sometimes I'm on to the next. But, it is about movement. And as an Aries, I can appreciate that. And I look at those horses
I
sometimes
like
as
that song.
being not so much in opposition with one another, but different aspects of the self working in harmony on something. Sometimes, even when you're working on creative projects and goals, you've got to have, that more analytical, down to earth side there as well to pull it all together. And so, if you can marshal the creative with the mental, analytical side, the more physical side of things too. However you want to look at it, the spirit and the physical, it will all come together. And that's the trick. And that's what I have to always remember to keep in mind is that these are not necessarily forces that are opposed to one another, but sometimes they just have to figure out how to work together compatibly.
You're right, Emily. Interesting.
All right.
We both had major arcanas.
That's true. Thank you for that. Good observation. See, I like that because I always am looking for things like this with our cards of the day. Wow, we've had so many majors this week. Wow, it's Court Cardapalooza. Whatever it is, it's interesting for me to see the different
I like
synchronicities.
Kyle's observation too.
Yeah.
We're
Gee.
going off the rails on the crazy train.
Oh dear. But he's probably right. All right, whoops, wrong card. What's that doing there? Mr. O, I'm going to
So
have
we are
you.
closing with a namaste blessing for everybody. We want to thank all of you beautiful folks for coming. again and putting up with us.
We do miss Ozzy. All right, Mr. O, it's on you.
La 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 la. Yes, we do, Kyle.
Oh, hey, that seems like one we had not too long ago. But I love the look of that card. It's just like all of us, you know?
Yeah, there it
All
is.
of us combining our energies together
We're a
here
bunch of fruits in a tree.
to bear fruit, right? So it is about a blessed idea. An idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act. Act to bring the idea to life. The time is right. Know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time to shine. Have faith.
Hold on a minute.
I am.
I was just answering Kyle, so.
That's okay. Wow. So, now I lost my train of thought with that.
Why you go too fast?
But there is a blessed idea, that you may have this week. A couple of the cards pointed to that. Just going with uh, what comes into your head. Just go run with it. Like even with the Fool card here with Mr. O. You got an idea? It's time to breathe it into life, maybe. Don't let it just float aimlessly out there, too soon to be forgotten, especially like with us old people here. So you have to grasp it and go for it. Breathe life into it. I said, and also we had that Queen of Wands for Kyle. This is your time to shine, this card said. So this is all of our times to shine, and we should take advantage of that. Namaste, everybody. I hope everybody has a great week ahead, a happy week. Stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Take care, and we're going to see you next time.
Thank you, Cherry.
Bye for now.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks,
Thank you,
everybody, for your support. We always
We love you
love
all.
doing this for you. Take care.
Bye.